So a few years ago, 3 years ago actually, I had a life. My first video was I felt I had to do some changes. I didn't really know what I was going to do, so I started looking for business ideas, looking for stocks, pretty much finding a way. I did sales. I sold luxury cars. It was really cool. It was a really nice experience. I was very happy. I quit a company that was it was a essentially a frequent flyer program, and the only satisfaction I would get there is that I would do my very best for my client and get, you just feel good, you do your best. Now, fast forward to three years ago, to 3 years later, I've changed my life. I eat better, I do more exercise, and I have some goals, very long-term goals and medium-term goals. And one of the most important way to get freedom, if you want, was I came along this book called the Automatic Customer. Essentially, it's pretty simple. The book says you should have a business that pays you monthly. So you should have customers come to you, or you have some kind of a business model that you don't live off with uncertainty the next month. So I was like, well, I'm good at photography. I've done this and I love helping business. So I started pitching to different businesses that I could help with their Instagram account. And so that has blossomed into, since May, we're in September, into 7 clients that are paying me monthly. And I'm doing my very best to help them have a good Instagram with more way better quality pictures, more professional, and more you can actually see that there's customers, and showcasing every business the stuff that they don't even showcase. One of the clients, they had those Costco cards that you can get, and you get it. I mean, that's amazing product. They hustled really hard to get that. So I put it forward with good photography. And so there's all these little details you can do with photography, and then Facebook. So Gary Vaynerchuk just landed in my life recently, and this guy is all about media, and obviously he's very practical. So he kind of forced me into doing what I'm doing right now, is not just to have a perfect video, but creating content, documenting life. So in this case, that's what I'm doing today, because I saw that video at night, yesterday night. So why I'm gonna do this is to keep myself accountable, because the changes are coming that I'm implementing, and within the next 10 years it'll be interesting how I play it out. And I think it's important as a journey for other people. The most important that I want to say right now is that I want to do something that has to do with my religious background. Unfortunately, it's not that it's because I don't really like religion, but I have like a mystic attraction to God, if you want. And so that's my gift overall, is to talk to people, and I kind of feel what they might need to hear at that time, or something. So it's very hard to put a finger on that, but I have to figure out a way to live in that place where that's my gift, and I just have to accept it, that it has to do with religious and with Christ and Jesus and certain things that I find closed doors. It's not that I love. It's not. It's just because, you know what I mean. I have Muslim friends, and I don't think that we're that different. Like, or even an atheist person or a super scientific mind. I tend to really like science. So there's got to be a place in the market. There's got to be a place where in the world where people need to hear about the spirituality, but also be able to talk about these kind of mystic feelings. So that'll be in the kind of far future, if I'm able to find that solution, that medium part where I talk and I do this, and I help people. Could be a bit like the way I'm seeing it right now is like we get together as friends, and we hashtag entrepreneurs, business-oriented people that have a mystic desire, something along the line to that. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I write at night. I kind of try to distill, to the minimum, the most core of it. And so that's the long term. The medium term, I'm at 7 clients since May, which I'm grossing around 1,500 per month on those. So they're paying on average 250 to more, some of them less because they were my first client. So I'm charging 200 to 350 a month, depending on how much it's 250 to 350, depending how much they need. So that's for that. I just did 2 pitches this week, which probably will land into 2 more clients. And so we'll follow that, and it's important to see if I at least double my clients. I don't want to go into 30-40 clients, but if I'm at 30 or 40 client, I'm making 100,000 or more. You can calculate it quite easily. So essentially, I need to grow as fast as I can, but at the same time as well as I can, to take care of my clients well. I want to be there for them 100%. So that's for that. And so that'll be the end of this video. I just want to thank you everyone, because most people won't watch this video in the next probably year, because I don't think I'm gonna gain any following for now. But I'm gonna keep putting it out there, just like Gary says. You keep hustling, you keep doing your things until, way down the line, you achieve what you have achieved. But it keeps me accountable, and I love it. I want to thank Facebook. I want to thank YouTube. I want to thank Apple for creating these freaking amazing iPhones, which allow us to share with this community of people on YouTube, which is so freaking inspiring. So thanks again. I love it. Everybody knows Casey Neistat. He's awesome. I think his content creations are awesome. So eventually we'll do little videos like that. Maybe. Who knows? So thank you again. Love y'all.